Today I'm with a brand new Hyundai Santa Fe 2024, and in this video I want to explain you a little bit about the multimedia system, the digital cockpit and also head-up display, and the new mirror that has a camera which you can see in the back. Even though you have a pretty good visibility in the back, you can see from here because you have a pretty big window there. The car still come with this camera in the mirror, which is an extra for the car. Now, let's start first of all with the mirror and the camera in the mirror. First of all, if you want to see it as a mirror, you can leave it like that. You can see you can still have a pretty good visibility in the back there, but if you want to switch it, you can switch it like that. And now it turned to a camera, which it has a pretty good resolution from my point of view. And from here you can play with the brightness and you can play with the position of the camera. You can go up, down, just like that. So it's pretty simple but super useful. So this is the first thing that this new Santa Fe come with, which I find it super useful in the same price, because they have this package with the price. Let's go here to the multimedia system and let's talk a little bit about the multimedia. Then we will go to the cockpit and to the head-up display, because the car comes also with a head-up display. If you want to access the cameras, it has 360 degrees camera. You have a button right here. All you have to do is just press this button and it will go directly to the camera system. And here on the right side you have that bird eye view, which show you the car from above, so you can see what happened around the car. Also, it comes with blind spot view monitoring. That means every time you turn the signal, it will appear on the screen camera left or right, which is also very useful in most of the situation. Also, with this Santa Fe, that it's a super big family car, it's really useful to have all those cameras around when you want to park it in small tight places. Now guys, here this is the 360 degrees view, which you can turn the car around and see exactly what's happening around. You can see from above, which is really something unique, because not all the cars that have 360 degrees cameras or this system, it's able to show you in this way. Super cool. If you go up here, you can see the front camera. You can see it also from above. You can see it also a little bit wider, or you can see the side of the car, and also again wide. You can see the reverse. On the reverse you have those active lines which help you guide you park the car, and then you can switch back to the 360 degrees camera. Then you have the settings, all the settings from the display content of the cameras. So yeah, overall this is it with the cameras. Now guys, let's go to the home page, which you have this button that gets you directly to the home. This is the home page. On the home page also you have from above here, you can extend that in order to play with the brightness of the screen. You can put it on auto, and you can also adjust from here, very simple and fast, the voice commands and all that information, like navigation sound effect, the navigation guidance, and the the passenger talk. So it's great that you have all that shortcuts around there. Also on the home page, you can slide it right, so you can see here you have all the settings and all the options of the car. It's great that they array it in such a simple way. You can go to navigation here. Once you turn on the navigation, you can see that the screen turned white, so you can have a better view on the map. And also here on the map you have a lot of information and a lot of interest points, like hotels, hospitals, parking lots, charging stations, and so on. So if you want to find the charging station or whatever point, you just go around here and then you just type it or search it, or wherever place you want to go. But if you choose here nearby point of interest, it's great because you have here all the most important point of interest, like fast food, parking, coffees, filling gas stations, and electric charging stations, and so on, and groceries, and pharmacies, and even banks, and so on. This is super useful, and even the Hyundai service. So all you have to do is just press the EV, one of them, and then it will give you a complete list with all the charging stations around you, plus the information about them. So once you set and choose one, then you just press the choose and set the destination. You press no, and then the car start the route, and then the car will start the guidance. And this is so convenient, it's so fast. Other than that, it's great that you can turn off the volume from here, super simple. Also on the right side you have a few information about, because this is the plug-in hybrid version, you have here on the right side also some information about how much battery you still have, the EV range, and so on. You can also slide it down to see the cameras, 360 degrees camera. You can see the watch, again, the compass with the navigation, the calendar, the person talk, sport information, weather information, or the navigation, or the information and graphic about the car with whatever happened with the energy of the car in real time. This is cool. This is really, really cool. Now, going back to the home page, here we can go to media in the middle, or you can go here to plug-in hybrid information, and here you find all the settings and information of the cars. For example, you have the EV range, battery status, and once you press the EV range, it will find you all the charging station around, so you can go there and charge. Battery status, if you press it, it gives you the information about the battery. And then you have the fuel economy information, energy consumption history here. They are super convenient, and you can also switch it from down here. But overall, while you're driving, you can see this nice graphic. Here is the electric motor, the petrol engine, and then you can see a nice interesting graphic with what happened with energy in real time and when the battery is charged and discharged. I will show you that in the test drive video, so definitely check out the test drive video as well, because I give you more infos. Going on the second page, you have the telephone connectivity. You have the phone projection, because the car is able to connect Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless. It's great that you can do that. I will do a separate video where I show you and explain you how to do that. Then you have the voice memo. It's great that you can save for later to remember different things. Then you have car wash mode, which show you from above, and yeah, also side mirrors are folded, automatic windshield, and the car, it gets ready to be prepared for washing the wash machines and so on, which is super, super convenient again. Then you have the weather information if the car is connected to the Blue Link service, so it will have internet. You can see the weather information and service. Then you have the settings. Here you find all the settings of the car, the most important settings of the car, from a vehicle settings, which you have all those settings, the most important settings and safety settings of the car. Driver convenience, which you have all these motorway highway assist, which I will test it in the test drive, where the car can stay between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep the distance between the car in front, lane changing assist, and all those safety features you can activate and deactivate from this area. Of course, we have the driver safety, where we have the emergency brake and forward safety warning and forward cross traffic safety, forward side safety, lane safety. It comes with so many safety features, the car, and I'm so impressed. Lane safety, blind spot view monitoring, blind spot safe, and safe exit. So it's so cool because it gives you so many settings and so many options, and it's full of options and safety features, which I'm so happy, because Hyundai bring a lot of safety features to the car these days. And this new Hyundai Santa Fe, it has all. Let's go forward to the driving mode. Here you can choose between how much of the brake to use, so you can choose to have it on normal or on sport. So depending in which mode you choose, automatic selection of the brake mode, feel, responsiveness, etc. Optimize for the driving style. So if you want to drive a little bit more sporty, you can choose the way the car will brake. So this is also super convenient as an option. Then you have the drive mode, charge alert, change alert. Eco vehicle, here we will find also a few other useful settings. For example, the coasting guidance, where it gives you some information and how you like the car to coast: early, normal, or late. That means when you release the acceleration, when the car will recuperate the energy after you release the acceleration in the battery, when you want the car to start coasting. So that's another interesting system. Then you can choose to turn on the smart recuperation, which the car will recuperate the energy in automatic mode. So we'll choose for you how to do that. And then you have the lock charging cable, and then you have the green zone EV drive. So maximum use of EV driving to protect the environment. So that's activated when you go in the city, for example. So pretty cool. a lot of settings here in the menu. Then you have, of course, the climatic settings, which I don't want to go too much into details, but you have all the climatic settings here, and you have so many features of the climatic settings. Then you have the seats, of course, seats position change alert, and also some other seats settings. The light settings, you have it around here. If you have the welcome light, the high beam assist, and so on. Then the door settings, auto lock, auto unlock, power tailgate opening speed, fast or normal, smart tailgate, automatic open when approaching the vehicle with smart key. This is also a great feature. Rear occupant alert, and then you have a few other settings around here. So those are the most important settings of the car. Then you have, of course, the sound settings, which you can change a lot of sound settings around here, even from radio to driver assistance systems and sounds warnings. And then you have the voice recognition, you have the layout of the screen. By the way, you can choose to have it in a classic way, which it looks great, the head-up display right now. You can see the cockpit, or you can choose to have it in a simple way. This is the simple way, this is the classic way. I like much more the classic way. It looks a little bit like a Mercedes. And then link to drive mode, it's great because every time you link it to the drive mode, you can see it's changed the style. So it has freestyle, but I like to have it linked to drive mode because every time you change the driving mode, it will change the graphic. Then you have the screensaver, clock or none. You can leave it with clock, or split screen. So you can choose what you would like to have on the split screen on the right side. Good. On the display, you can choose the brightness, you can choose the camera settings, and then here blue light filter, which help you not have, like protect your eyes because it will turn to that yellowish color. Buttons, cluster and head-up display. From here you can also change a few other information about the instrument cluster, and then the head-up display. Of course, you can turn it on or off. You can see it directly right there on the windscreen, but you can turn it off completely, turn it on, and you can also adjust it from here. You can adjust the display position and yeah, the content selection. So you can see here wherever you can choose wherever you want to see on that head-up display. Again, very useful stuff. Then you have the blue link and the general settings. On the general settings, you have all that system info, date and time. You can change it, language, you can change the keyboard, the units, media settings, and so on. So you have so many settings here. Also, the head-up display, it's pretty nice. It's directly on the windscreen. It's bright, it's nice, and the graphic is pretty good. So it's blending pretty nice in the glass, which I like very much. Now, guys, let's go to the cockpit. I leave it to the end. I think here we get through everything. The only thing that I didn't show you is that on the last page you have the sport, which you have to be connected to the blue link, to the internet. And then after you connect it, you can see the live score from all the sports. If you are a bettor, that would be a nice thing. You have valid mode, vehicle diagnostic if the car have any error, notification and online manual, and then you have the calendar. But other than that, this is all. Now, going to the digital cockpit, it's great, it's big. Also, the visibility is pretty good from the driver point of view in both of the screens. But here on the digital cockpit, you can kind of configure it from the buttons here on the steering wheel. So you can configure what you would like to see on the screen. And every time you change the driving modes, let me show you, put it in sport, the graphic is definitely changing. Look how cool it looks. You can go into rain mode because you have some extra driving modes, and you can see every time you change the driving mode, the graphic will change as well, which is cool. Then you can choose what you would like to see in the middle. Too bad, and I hope Hyundai in the future will bring the full map on the screen to be able to see the full map, but for the moment you can see only the direction. And then you can see also the driver assistance systems, and then you can also see a nice graphic with what happened with energy in real time, so I like that. And then you can see the range, you can see the current trip, and some information about consumption, the engine temperature and the tire pressure, and also the distribution of the power to the wheels, which is also something really cool. But other than that, it's pretty simple. Now guys, I hope I cover everything. If you still have questions, ask me down below whatever question you have. I think it's pretty simple, and yeah, in the future I hope next week I can get the car for a test drive for a full review, so definitely stay close to see those videos as well, because this car might be an amazing family car. From my point of view, I was so impressed with the quality of this car, and I definitely like it. I definitely can say this is one of my favorite car. Anyway, definitely check out Neo Motors in Bucharest if you are around here. They are super nice. You can see the car here, you can buy it from here or test drive it. Also, thank you very much to all of you that watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.